In the year 1994,
I was born.
and also Nintendo presented...
Me.
Yep. Nintendo presented you. You were secretly made by Nintendo.
Plot twist, I am that Metroid. And I grew up to be me.
Plot twist the second, I'm closing the window.
Welcome to an unprecedented turn of events. We are going right to the next JP.
Yay!
Demo, go away. Welcome to Super Metroid!
Also known as Metroid 3, apparently.
Apparently.
Nobody actually calls it that.
Nobody. Because Super Metroid is just too damn fitting.
It is.
Both by the system and by the quality of the game.
Yay!
So, my whole thing with this game is I have played through it 2 or 3 times before. Right through to the end. I've never 100%ed it before, and 100%ing it means, like, finding all of, like, the rockets and bombs everywhere to add to your inventory.
Yeah, along with all the upgrades, but most of the upgrades are basically required anyway.
Yeah, I kind of want to say all of them are, or at least you come across all of them pretty easily.
You should, at least, yeah.
So for this playthrough, I'm definitely going to be attempting a 100%. I know where many of the things are, but I'm not going to be going full throttle exploration until I get all of the items. Like, all of the, There's one item in particular that you get way late in the game that, like, it's like X-ray vision, where you can, like, see through walls and see where things are. But for the most part, I know generally, like, the directions to go, which a lot of people have trouble with in this game. I mean, the entire game is just a gigantinormous maze in which you get certain power-ups to be able to advance a specific direction that you need to go.
That's just what Metroid games are, basically.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, I failed to get into this series for the longest time because, like,
Me too.
I always wanted to start at the beginning with the first Metroid game, and that one, like, doesn't tell you anything about what to do.
It's also, like, I wouldn't call it a bad game necessarily, especially for its time. It's very difficult to progress, though. Unless you have, like, save states on the Wii U.
Which, I played it on 3DS originally, so I did have restore points, but it's...
Also, I'm playing this on the SNES Classic, so I need to reorient myself with the controls because I'm only ever used to playing this on the Wii U. I think it's pretty well the same.
They're the same buttons, though.
Yeah, it's just... Every time I play this game for the first time again, I need to, like, reorient the controls for myself. It's weird how, like, the shooting and the running works.
Well, there's... In the start menu, there's, an option for...
Got it. Beat the game.
Is the baby! But yeah, there's control configuration options. Hello, Smash character.
Yeah. Is there control? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Ow. Also, fun fact, Ridley is very difficult to dodge.
This is very true. So yeah.
I wonder if he's just not even dodgeable.
I think he is, but it's very difficult. And also, once you either bring him down to a certain amount of health, or he brings you down to a certain amount of health, he just buggers off.
Yeah. I honestly didn't think it was a thing to bring him down to a certain point of health. Ow! Steam.
I like how that's not doing damage to you.
Yeah, it's just a pushback.
Yeah.
Ow. You would think the falling debris would do damage.
That would make too much sense.
Ow.
And then you somehow fail this section. Hey, guess what? You didn't fail this section.
I did it.
Yay!
Beat the game. We escaped the space station.
Yep.
Flies off into the sunset.
You escaped the space station, and so did the baby.
With Ridley.
Who cares if you weren't together?
Planet Zeebs. I'm just gonna assume that's how you pronounce it, even though I'm pretty sure that's wrong.
I think I also used to pronounce it Zeebs for the longest time, but I'm pretty sure it's Zebus.
What's up, Zeebs? Like a rapper nickname kind of thing.
Justin Zieber.
Oh, well, Zeebus it is then. It's also really weird that Samus doesn't just start with the orange suit. That we're
that's
so accustomed to.
Everyone's so used to that, but no, that is technically an upgrade.
It's weird.
But yeah, we were at one point planning this for a previous JP, but then the Runaway guys started their LP of it, and we were like, okay.
Too much Super Metroid is too much.
Yeah, so I think that was when we did Hit and Run instead.
Yeah. Because either way, this would have been your choice.
Yeah.
Not that I didn't...
Well, no, because I wasn't... I think this was originally going to be your choice for a JP, because I hadn't played the game yet. And, well, now I have, and it's amazing.
It's so good. Like, I think this is a game that, for an SNES game, it's very much like Mario World and... I guess Kirby Superstar, where like it has aged well, and people still enjoy it.
Yeah, this is definitely one of those must-play games for the Super Nintendo, which there are a lot of, because the Super Nintendo is just amazing in general.
Yeah, I get to be a ball now.
Yeah, the morphing ball, not the morph ball, the morphing ball. That is a light.
I don't think that would have done anything to me. I don't think. Maybe it shoots you? I don't remember.
I don't recall.
What? But yeah, like, I always did think of this game as, like, a thing for us to do for a JP. I've tried more so to lean towards playing newer games. I don't know. Because if you think about the JPs that we've done, at least 4 of them have been on PS2. Or at least games that are available on PS2.
That is true, isn't it?
No, I guess Tomb Raider was PS1. There's Wind Waker HD.
I mean, it's playable on PS2, though.
Yeah. And then, yeah, Resident Evil 4, Simpsons Hit and Run, Fairly Odd Parents. So, I'm trying to ease away from doing PS2 games, even though that is probably, like, the biggest library of games that I would want to record at some point. But I'm trying to mix it up and do other things.
So are you saying that number 7 is not going to be a PS2 game?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Not that I've really planned that far ahead, but I'm gonna attempt to go a little off the beaten path again. Which, I mean, we are very successful in doing in JP.
It does seem that way, yes.
Goddamn.
Especially in Wind Waker.
Goddamn. Yeah. God, it is so weird to think that Wind Waker is the only Nintendo game that we have done up until now.
Yeah, that I didn't even realize that until right now, because I always thought of Resident Evil 4 as a Nintendo game. Like, obviously it's not made by Nintendo, but it was originally on GameCube.
And we played it on the Wii U.
Yep. But you're more used to it on PS2.
I will admit, though, like, I do much prefer the way that it plays on Wii with the remote and the pointer controls. It's just, it's so much more fluent and feels so much more like a shooter game. It's awesome.
Yeah, I have yet to play it on Wii, but I did recently pick it up on Steam, so I feel like the
Did not know it was on Steam.
yeah, I feel like the keyboard and mouse controls would be would
Ow.
kind of give a similar feeling.
Probably, anyway. Oh, right, this is the way to go. I was like, I'm not so sure I'm going the right way right now. Here we go. Right, I remember where this goes.
Right, yes.
This is
Oh, I know what this is too.
the end game path. Except I don't have... Oh, wait, yeah, I do.
You have missiles?
Was
Yeah,
not
it's-
even paying attention to what I've been collecting.
Bombs?
Bombs? Alright, so I gotta go back and open that red door, because I legitimately did not think I had missiles for that. This is
Good
gonna
job.
suck, by the way.
So, yeah, here's the first mini-boss, really. This is Torizo, and he just kind of walks towards you and kind of swipes at you with his hands.
He's... Ah!
The first mini-boss other than Ridley, I should say, because that didn't really count.
Yeah, the first losable mini-boss.
Yeah. Also the first winnable mini-boss.
That, too. Alright, you're getting missiled.
Yeah. For most things, missiles will be, the way you want to go.
Anytime you want to start shooting those rocks at me again. Oh, God!
Oh, and now he doesn't have a head. Forgot about that part.
Okay, we're good.
You did it.
I did it.
You did the thing.
Also, as per usual in a JP, we'll be attempting to do a no-death run.
Okay. I feel like that's probably doable.
Oh, 100%, but I'm gonna make stupid decisions and die. Because that's also doable.
If it was me playing, I don't know if it would be doable, because I'm not very good at this game.
It's a game that, like, you really do have to reteach yourself how to play every time you play it.
Yeah.
Ow.
For a little bit, I was considering just playing my own file of the game on the 3DS in the background, but then I was like,
That would be too much Super Metroid.
there is no too much Super Metroid.
If you say so. Is this the end game? Nope, this is a map.
This is a mop. No, endgame's...
This is still a very incomplete map, but...
yeah.
Where is Endgame? Is it, like... Is it... It's in there somewhere, isn't it? Like, in the middle?
I don't remember.
Or is it in Brinstar?
I want to say it's in Brinstar.
Anyways, I can go down that path. I'm not going to be paying attention to time whatsoever, so that's going to be up to you.
Okay.
But you... Because there's a save point above me. I went the wrong way. Ow.
Yeah, we're okay right now. We're at 14 minutes.
Oh, wow. Breezing!
Yeah, this is not a difficult beginning of game.
No.
Nor a slow one, apparently.
No. Definitely not. And...
More
rockets.
missiles.
Oh, I think I know which way I gotta go. Yeah, like, after you've played the game the first time and you know generally which direction to go, like, the second and third time you play through the game, you're like, oh, right, this way!
Yeah.
Even with how large of a game and how much of a maze it is, it's surprising how every time I play this, I'm like, I do remember, for the most part, the correct ways to go.
Yay.
And I guess the map would have told me that either. Or two.
Yeah. Speaking of the map, this section looks really weird on the map.
It's the only part of this entire game that has, like, curve on the map.
Yeah, it's strange. Not Doctor Strange, just... Oh, hey, energy tank!
Yay.
I forgot you were this early.
And then I had health. Death. It's also gonna hurt me playing through this, and, like, I know where a thing is, but I'm just missing the one thing that I need to get it. But I guess you get items fairly quickly in this. I think this is endgame. This is definitely endgame.
I'll take your word for that. Yeah,
there it is.
So, in order to unlock this last area, you have to defeat the 4 main bosses of the game.
Riddles.
Ridley.
Is this the ghost dude?
Yeah, Fantoon.
I forget what his name is, but he's a fairly common Metroid boss too.
Kraid.
And whatever this thing is.
And Dragon.
I don't even see the face on the statue for that.
Yeah, he doesn't need a face.
Apparently. But there are more bosses than that.
Yeah.
It's just, I guess they count as mini bosses.
I don't really know. But yeah, there's those 4 bosses, and I think there's like 4 or 5 other bosses.
And I think this is a game that has, like, a really good amount of difficulty.
I would say so. It's like... It's difficult, but it's fair. For the most part, at least.
Yeah. It's just, it's some of the power-ups and upgrades that you get later in the game are a little hard to control. There's one in particular that I can for sure think of.
Yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about.
I think you also know what I said that right.
Yes.
I think that will stay open now. Don't need to go this way. Alright, cool. I don't think I can go that way yet anyways. Ah! Falling.
Falling onto a thing.
Falling!
Falling onto a thing.
Holding the jump button helps.
Generally, yes. Hello?
Eh? Nope.
No.
Eh? Here we go. Eh. Even still, every time I play this game, it's so much fun.
It is at least the best Metroid game that I have played through. Fusion is really good. Prime is really good from the, like, quarter of it that I've played, but this is definitely my favorite.
This is the only one, definitely, that I've played all the way through, and the only other Metroid game that I've played is the first one, which, as I've mentioned, I cannot beat, nor can I really get that far in.
Yeah, I only played
Falling.
I only played through the first one with the use of a map, and I feel no shame whatsoever in that. But yeah, I think you would really enjoy Fusion. Because it's pretty similar to this game in terms of, like...
Is it 3D?
No, it was... I was gonna say it's the last 2D one, but that's not true. Because they've since remade the first 2 games, but I think it's the last original 2D one.
Remakes don't overly count. In my book.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Unless they actually change the game at all.
I think Zero Mission, which is the remake of the first one, added an extra section at the end. And I haven't played through that much of Samus Returns, so I don't know how much that added to the second game, if anything.
But what are the 3D games? There's
just the Prime games and Other M, which is, I think, a mix of 2D and 3D.
But, like, I don't ever hear anyone talk about Other M, and if I do, I hear people say that it's really nothing special.
All I've heard about Other M is that people really don't seem to like it. I do own that game. I got it for like $5 at EB Games at one point. But yeah, I haven't played it yet.
Must bomb this entire wall.
It's important.
It is. God, stop pushing me to the side. Good enough.
Is it?
No. Forget it.
No, it's not good enough. Runs away anyway.
This.
Yeah, that's gonna need thing.
And that is what I was talking about.
Oh, that is not what I thought you were talking about.
It's definitely what I was talking about. There is a save point off in this room. I assume we're close now.
We're at 21 minutes.
Alright, we can clear out this room first.
Yeah.
Because I think we're close to a boss. Right about now.
Hello, missiles.
If I'm thinking we're in the right place. I think.
This, if I remember correctly, this should be,
a thing.
Close to a thing. Ooh, charge
beam! So yeah, when you go to the pause menu, it does tell you everything that you have on Samus so far. So I'll be paying attention to this and making sure that I have everything before exploration happens.
Yeah, it doesn't tell you how many energy tanks you have, but you can see it on screen, obviously.
Yeah.
And same with the missile tanks.
Actually, no, I think it does tell you energy tanks.
Oh, it just points at it.
Oh. I thought it actually gave you, like, a number. Can't go that way yet.
Yeah, so the green and yellow doors obviously require power-ups that are not currently in our possession.
Missiles don't cut it.
Nope. They are not cool enough.
No, you shoot it with a missile, the door laughs.
Yeah. That would be really funny, actually, if they just added if they just added a sound clip of the door laughing at you.
Boom. And save point.
I think it actually does do that in Okami. If you go up to a locked door without the key, it'll just laugh at you if you try to headbutt it. It's pretty great.
And then there's Tomb Raider when you go up to a keyhole and she has the wrong thing or she doesn't have the thing. No.
No.
No. Alright. Off to a fantastic start.
Blow up the save point.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Must bomb jump up the save point.
Boom, 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 boom.
Hooray.
Boom!
Boom.
Yeah. Boom.
Hooray.
See y'all in the next thing.
Yay!
I have a charge beam now.
Yeah. It's not that much better than normal beam.
No.
But it's a thing!
I do very often forget about it, in fact.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.